Well, tonight, first responders across the region are gearing up with supplies to protect themselves. WJZ is live outside city police and fire stations. Paul Gessler is in southeast Baltimore with how agencies are equipping their members. Paul?
Baltimore City Fire and Police say they've given members protective equipment in times like this. Like hospital personnel, their health is paramount as community transmission remains a concern.
You should also clean and disinfect your patrol car.
Police departments in the city
Our officers might be wearing personal protective equipment.
and counties are telling people to expect changes in their emergency calls moving forward.
I think we're in very unknown times. It's just hard to say where things could go from here.
Arundel County fire officials say they're in constant contact with public health agencies. In addition to the usual glasses and gloves, they've added more preventative gear to medic packs.
We're going to add an N95 mask, and we're going to add a gown.
In Howard County, 6 firefighters responding to its first COVID-19 case are quarantined after exposure. Arundel Fire says they've been in touch with Howard and other agencies about best practices.
It's not business as usual, and we're trying to take everybody's safety, both the responders and the public, into consideration.
Maintain our continuity of service. In order to do that, we need to keep our first responders healthy.
Baltimore County Police Chief Melissa Hyatt Tuesday says her department actually has more officers staffed since school resource officers are now freed up.
Some of our officers may be utilizing some of their protective equipment.
Clean and disinfect your duty belt.
The city is distributing supplies to officers, but at least one Baltimore County precinct is in need of sanitation supplies.
Just like every other jurisdiction, there are certain things that are in high demand right now, and we're doing some creative ways to acquire some of that. While we have a lot of uncertainty with this pandemic that we're dealing with, we also have a lot of plans.
Plans almost certain to change as first responders try to minimize their risk moving forward.
Still, situations are going to show up where even with the best efforts, that potential exists.
Now, Chief Hyatt says in those not emergencies, if people can meet first responders outside to meet with them out there, that can minimize the risk and create more of that physical distancing that everyone is trying these days. For now, reporting live in southeast Baltimore, Paul Gessler for WJZ.